Good afternoon, everybody. It's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Thank you so much for joining me. It is lovely to have you here. Now it's Friday, so that means it's working with 12 by 12 pages. And because it's Friday, I should be on my way. Oh, sorry, on my way home from my little break. So, yeah, I hope you enjoy this, and I'll be home filming again soon. Last week I was all about the green spring colours, wasn't I? This week I'm all about hot pink summer, I think. So, yeah, I've had a little play and made something. It is, so what did I do last? Oh, the policy closure envelopes, didn't I? This one's kind of, I don't know, I haven't named it yet, but it's I guess it's a loaded notebook pocket. Yeah, I think so. I was going to say insert, but I've put some lace down the back, and I don't want the yellow showing, which was on the back of that pink for some reason. So it's going to be stuck in, or they are going to be stuck in, because I'm going to make two in this colourway, not in this blue journal. I just keep pulling this journal out to show you, don't I? So my idea is that I'll have one stuck front and back in the journal. They would be perfect on a page as well, the size I've done them. So what I did, I made this one, and then I went back and took sizes, you know, to make the next one and to show you. So basically what it is, it's got a journal card in the back there, out of the 12 by 12, but just backed with a piece of my dyed. It has got a notebook with this gorgeous bead dangle on here, and am I far enough? I've noticed I'm not getting all the table, and I'm getting a bit of me, I don't know. The sun's shining on it. Yay, it's sunny. Yeah, it's got a lovely bead dangle then. It's just a notebook. And again, this is the 12 by 12 pink, and it's got some of the green and yellow on the back of there as well. But I wanted the pink, just in a pink mood. So this is the actual pocket. So it's got a back piece. It's got a flat, what I'm calling a flat pocket, and then it's got a gusseted pocket. I thought the gusseted pocket would be good for a notebook, or, you know, something, doesn't have to be a notebook, but thicker. And then the flat pocket at the back will take a nice journal card. And of course, you could put this down on a page, all three sides, and have another, or a top opening. So yeah, it could be a multi-way kind of thing. Now what I've done, I made that one, and then I thought it would be nice to have a pair going the other way. So I got all my sizes measured out, and I've cut out and started to make. Let me just put it on this greenish paper because it doesn't show too much. So I got three sheets of 12 by 12 out, and I've got these two out of it. So this one, I haven't cut the holes. I've cut the things down, but that one will be going that way. It wants a divot in it. That will be going that way with a divot in it, which means that, yeah, that one will be going under there. So they're not identical. Look, I've made another notebook just because it had to be stitched, really. And I've stitched a bit of floof on the front. Because that's got gusseted, that will just go in there. So I've got a second one to that all ready to go. So I've got a matching pair opposites, if you see what I mean. And what I have got left, enough, I've just had a look through, I've got enough left to make a third one. Not in the exact same colourway, you know, so like the stripy one will be the back. That one will still be the fold over pocket. But, you know, so I could make a third one. I probably will make a third one, and it will still leave me a couple of smaller pieces that I can get tags out of. I'm going to make one. Well, this might be a two as well, but I'm just going to make one with you, using these measurements, or as far as I can with you. You know, like I'm not going to stop and sew the notebook up and things like that, but I am going to get my big cutter out. I knock you again, sorry, and work out. So I had three. Let me just get it back in, because one of them had two the same. So I used two pieces. So, oops, is that upside down? Yes, it is. So the notebook, no. What two are the same? Oh, the journal card and the front pocket I did out of the same. Yeah, because they're, you know, well separated from each other. Everything else kind of touches itself, if you see what I mean. So I think that might be nice on the front as the very front gusseted pocket. So if we say the front gusset and the, did we say journal card? Yeah, journal card out of that. Can you remember? Because I'll forget. So which do we, shall we have the stripey at the back or the pink at the back? I'm going to have to go stripey at the back again, which means I can use a piece of, oh no, have I got a big enough piece? I think I have. Instead of cutting that for now, just save me a cut, won't it? So where are my sizes? So that means this will be, that's the back, this will be the, what's the foldy over bit? Notebook cover. So the notebook cover, I'll share these with you in a minute. I've done it in inches and centimetres. Oh, I have been busy, haven't I? So I've got 28 centimetres high by 7.5 centimetres wide, because my chopper, I don't know how much of it you can see, it's got centimetres all over it, not inches. So if I do that by 7.5, which I think is there. Did I say 7.5? I'll have to keep looking back. What have I done with them? Lost them already. I'd have them stuck to me. Notebook cover, yeah, 7.5 centimetres that way. Just so it fits in that pocket, really. And then 28, wasn't it? So I folded it over and had it at 14. So some nice little bits that make nice tags and things. Okay, so that's my notebook cover, so I can get rid of that piece now, but I'll get 2 more notebook covers out of that, can't I? Let's get the back sorted then. The back was 17.5. Are you going to be? Oh, spot on. Maybe, no, I don't think I got it ready, but that was good. Anyway, 17.5 centimetres that way by, where am I looking? The back, the top, very top. Yeah, 17.5 by 12. Are you 12 wide? Not very neatly. That's all I'm wasting. That was good. So I've got my back. I want a flat pocket. So have I got another piece? Oh yeah, the flat. No, this is the gusset and the, I needed 4. Did I need 4? I'm confused. What's on the back of here? Green. There's a green on the back of here. I think I must have had one with pink both sides. Okay, no, not a problem, because I've, like I say, I've still got some from the other back. I want a flat pocket. Right, let's get the gusset pocket out of this. What else was I having out of it? The journal card. So the journal card is 14 centimetres. Let's get the bits I have got and then we can work on the rest. By 10. That's going the other way then. I want it 14 centimetres that way. That's it, I wanted it the right way. Oh, I didn't, look, I didn't even bother to press. My brain was, yeah, I never thought about it being directional. That's it, I want it that way. I've got plenty of spare, so we're okay. So that's my front, and I also want out of there, no, that's my journal card. I want the gusset pocket, which is 16 centimetres by 7.5 out of this. So 16 centimetres will be high, won't it? Yes, because it's going to have a gusset. Oh, I'm obviously not pressing hard enough on here. The first one's cut fine. It's a new blade as well. 7.5. I like the 7.5 measurement for some reason, don't I? Is that right? Gusset pocket 16 by 7.5. That seems very small. Is that? I think that's probably 7.5. Journal card, gusset pocket, back, that. So I just want a pocket, flat pocket. Move everything out of my way. No, don't take that. Just looking for spare bits here. That's not spare. That's that one, and that one, isn't it? these were my spares. So I can use a piece of, make sure the colours go. I mean, they should because they're all out of the scrape. I can use a piece of that, can't I? Yeah. Okay. And this needs to be, I'm going to stand out on there, yeah. Flat pocket, 16.5 by 10. So 16.5 will be the tall way, which will be that. Not quite big enough, are you? You'll have to go the other way. 16.5. That's 16.5 there. By 10. Right, I'll get rid of this. And I will just sort everything out on my desk. Right, they're all my bits. Don't separate them. And then I'll be back with all the bits in piles. Okay, back from where, you said? Where are you going? I haven't been anywhere. I've just sorted them out. So I didn't use any of my pieces from here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this one up and make this one as far as I can with you. And then I'll come on and do the one that we've just, this one that we've just created. But I've got these two and that one. And then I've still got all this out of the 2 lots. So there's easily another 2 there, isn't there? It will just be a matter of, you know, juggling what colour piece goes where. So let's get this one done first. So this is the back. This is the first flat pocket. I'm going to ink, and it's easier to do it when it's not glued together, I think. Well, you know, the ones that you layer in. So let's just, it's not a big job. I'm not, well, I might be losing, but I'm using one lipstick. There we go. So obviously with going away, I'm not going to be able to vlog every day while I'm away. So I will, when I come back, I'll have to try and do, you know, a couple on the Friday and Saturday. Probably be a shorter weekly vlog, but you've definitely enjoyed it. Even a couple of you who are YouTubers have said you can have a go yourself. So the rest of you out there who watch us, who are not YouTubers, who are just watchers, look out. You might see some more people having a go. You might get to see a lot of behind the scenes. Divot. A nice big one. And I am going to measure, make sure it's in the middle. What are you going to measure it with then? A ruler. Yeah, I'm still talking to myself. I think I always will. So that is my 16.5, so 8 1/4. Yep, that needs to be the centre. Now you can, if you're very precise, we like to be very precise, put both, centralise both this and this one and punch them together so they're identical. I'll just do a centre of that and centre of that. You know me. So I'm going to stick that down. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so these are very bright, aren't they, and summery. These are going to be nice in, I have got quite a, well, I've got 2 at least, if not 3 summer journals about to be made. So they'll also go in any shabby chic journal because they're, you know, they're pink and florally, and there's a bit of shabbiness. You don't see an awful lot of that. I was looking and thinking, is the pattern upside down? I don't think it is actually. But even if it was, I don't think it would be a problem because each layer kind of covers the previous, and you just get, you know, like an outline. Right, so I'll show you how I did this on the other one, but I only folded it in by, although everything else is centimetres, I went on to inches on this because that's where my, that's what my, what is it called? I'm trying to half in my head and think of the name of something. Well, it puts lines in things. What on earth is it called? I know you're all shouting it out at me. I'm just going to show you one because the more I try to think, it'll come to me in a minute. But one of those. Yes, I did 1/4 inch. I didn't write that down anywhere, did I? But I remember it. So 1/4 inch turning for the gusset. Come on. So when I do the other one, you'll see me do it all, as opposed to having everything cut and saying, this is how I'm doing it. I love that I'm getting one ready in advance. I won't always do that, but when I'm doing something a little bit, you know, with a few parts to it, I like to get it into my head. Oh, I didn't trim the corners of that one. And check out the sizes and things so that I do like to show you warts and all, as I say, but so I'm not changing my mind constantly on camera and you're like, well, I can't follow that. You know, if you're wanting to make it yourself, you'd be like, I'm confused now. I think that's central. Like I say, you can be very, very precise with your lining up should you wish. This, like I say, I made this because I stitched it on. I will show you roughly how I made it. So that's going in there. Probably should give that a minute to grab, Denise, but you know what I'm like. And I did find a little, I quite liked the black label. So like I've said to you before, they are sisters, not twins. Like your eyebrows, sisters, not twins. So they're very similar, but they're not identical. They've got their own personality. So I've got different lace. See, I've pulled that up. Naughty. Forcing things in it before it was even half dry. That's me. That bottom one's stuck, so I just pulled it off the top. Will you stop throwing yourself at me, pen? And just put the lid in this one. I know I want it again in a second, but I'm just going to put a hole in here. Now, because I wanted this to lay flat in here, I didn't put the hole through both. It would lay flat then, but you'd have trouble opening it up. So I just put an eyelet through the back half rather than the front, and put it on a bulb pin, which will lay, you know, reasonably flat, and then you still get your beautiful whatever you put on there. I mean, you don't even have to put anything in it. I had a hanker in, as you can probably tell, for some bling and some beads and some lace, you know, and hot pinkness, just lovely. So when I stitched this in on the machine, again, you could staple it, you could glue it, you don't have to stitch it. I kind of did the middle, so I've left both edges so that I can get an eyelet through. I'm sure I got one out with that one, I did. So this is going in this way. It wants to be on this side. So as close to the edge as you dare, with it being safe, because the nearer the edge it is, the easier the ball pin will lay flat. Did I ever squeeze that? No, I'm all right. And it turned upside down. Did I have it that way? I can't remember. Oops. We'll soon find out. And it was better upside down. Yeah, like that. Just like that. Probably did have it the other way, but I don't think it matters. Didn't I put a lovely picture on the front of there? I did. I think I had one of those as well. So I've been using up bits and pieces in my drawers while I'm at it. Just everything is pink and beautiful and goes, so I just keep adding and adding. So just like last week's make, which I didn't decorate, did I? But this one I am. But just like that make, yeah, gorgeous. Just leaving the papers alone, or great fun to decorate, whichever is your thing. Right, so I'll let that dry properly this time. Learnt my lesson. I won't put it in there. Is that the one? Yeah. Where's my card gone then? There. You're all right, because there's plenty of room. You can go under a little bit, or not. It doesn't really matter, but I'll tuck it in for now. That's it. And then I just put a little piece of lace on the back, just because I couldn't stop adding lace down there. So when it's stuck on the page, we've got a bit of frilly this side as well. So I'll do that here. Right, you have to excuse my Fabri-Tac. It is in quite a state, and it's coming out very thick and gloopy. I will order some more as soon as I get back. But I don't want orders, you know, turning up when I'm not here. quite ordeal, isn't it? Knowing what to do. I put that on and I didn't have my lace ready. Oh, I haven't cut it to size either. Yeah, so you could put lace, fabric, ribbon, anything. Nothing. You could use strips of your paper. I mean, these would be just as lovely in, you know, grungy papers as they would the brights. I'm just working my way through this pad, it would seem. Wasn't a deliberate decision, but that seems to be happening. Do you think that'll be dried now? I've put quite a big chunky piece of lace on it, but that frothy bit at the front, we'll take it though. You should go in a bit more than that. Let's make sure the gussets have laid properly. The whole thing's not all that straight, I don't think. No, you're not quite going in there. That's it. That's better. See a bit of that one behind now. Yeah, so you could round these corners. Do you like a softer edge? You know, you could put a lot less on. Do them with plain pages, like, you know, plainer papers, like say, and then go to town decorating. But yeah, great fun to make, and honestly not as complicated, I promise you, as I'm making it look, as I always do on camera. Well, not always, but often. So we have got a back that is, did I do them all to size? I can't remember, but at least now I haven't got all the pieces sitting around. Where's the measurer? There. So the back is too big, so no, I didn't cut them to size. Let's get a little chopper out. Oops, I think I probably cut it widthwise and not lengthwise, didn't I? Widthwise is 12 centimetres. Yeah, which it is, and this way 17. Well, I don't measure 17 on this machine, so that's probably why. Was it 17 or 17 and a half? Half centimetre can make a big difference. But as one's going in the front and one's going in the back, as long as everything fitted, it probably wouldn't, you know, be the end of the world if I'd cut it at 17. I'm not going to keep that tiny piece. Oh, rubbish bag gone there. Right, Denise, don't take that away because you're going to need it. Oh, that doesn't look tall enough, does it? Maybe it is. It is 28 and I wanted it 14, so this is the notebook. So let's fold that bit over, so it's obvious what that is. And then I'll just be a neat freak today. Take the tiny slither off there. So I was going to say, so we're the same all the way around, but that's better. Oh, I've covered my bag up, my rubbish bag. Okay, so that needs making into a notebook, doesn't it? So the next thing I want is a piece that's going to lie flat behind, which I said was that one, didn't I? Yeah. 16 centimetres. 16 and a half. It's just slightly over. Did I already cut it? 16 and a half by 10. Yes. So that's going on there. Let's just layer them up and see what they look like. Is this the gusset? 16 by 7.5. Yes, it is. So let's, because that's going to be a journal card, let's mark this one then now. Scorer, that's what it's called, a scorer. And I'm using the smaller one. So, looking for that, and it's there. So which side am I going to make this? That way, I think. So I'll do my side here, and it is just two lines in, which is 1/4 inch. So it's not a huge, as you can see, Well, you can see with that one that I just stuck down, it's not a huge hinge, but it doesn't need to be. And then the same this way, 1/4 inch that way, and 1/4 inch that way. And then cut those corners out where those two creases meet. Slightly bigger than 90-degree angles. Of course, there's no reason why I couldn't mix the pink with the green that's on the back. I've just made life a little bit more difficult. Not really difficult, but I've just been a bit more awkward with my choices because I wanted it all pink. I know this has got some green on it, but it is all pink. Okay, so back, one pocket, yep, another pocket. You're going to be the journal card, and you're going to be the yes, what is it going to be? Notebook. So I'm going to find the centre, which is 8 1/4. Take a divot. Oh, what a noise. Ink round it. Oops. I'm hoping this time it'll go smoothly without so many pages on the pieces on the thing. And it'll be, you know, obvious how easy it is. Let's have some around this as well. So I think I've got this pink one going the other, yeah, opposite way. The line's going the opposite way to the other two that I've made with the pink on the back, so that's good. Yeah, love that. I am going that way, aren't I? It's all dependent on this. Yes, I am going that way. Let's cut the divot out of here then. So this is 16, so that's dead on 8. Can you not make such a big commotion this time? Oh, crikey. Wasted my breath, didn't I? Fold those down. Yeah, definitely in a pink mood. Pink and blingy mood today. That's it, so now we can start sticking. Do I want to round any corners? I might, let's round the corner of this back one just to make it different from what I've done. I don't think I'm going to round any of the others. Probably on the, I rounded the notebook on the other one, and probably the journal card bits that go in. Just gives it it completely changes the look, I think, a rounded corner. Now, shall I go rounded on that one and not this one, or no? I'm just going to leave them as they are. Stop messing about. Oh, that's bright. So I've already got an idea what pieces I want to make next week with the 12 by 12. So yeah, I'm enjoying having like the kind of interactive pockets or interactive inserts, you know, pieces with this type of card. And I like all the layers when you've got, just get this down and not talk a minute. Oh, back would have been a bit better, Denise. That's it. What was I saying? Yeah, when you've got scrapbooking pages where they're kind of all, yeah, I don't know how straight that is, but it'll be fine. What was I saying? Yeah, when they're all kind of mix and match, you know, that kind of, it doesn't go, but all the, you know, the colours are in the same tone, so you can get away with it. Of course, some things were like completely mismatched, so I'm not sure that get away with it is the proper term. You could put, you know, purple with yellow dots if you wanted to. And it would make a statement. So funny, Neil's charging the Ring doorbell up, so we have to bring it inside to charge it because we haven't got electricity to it at the door. And I'm up here filming, and just before I started I got a message saying there's someone at the front door. So I went on my phone, I went on and had a look, and it's given me a sideways picture of the lounge. Neil sat watching a film on the television. It must have moved for it to think there was somebody moving about. So I had to talk. Oh, that's bright, isn't it? This is a bright one. There's no mistaking how bright this one's going to be. Wowzer. I'm thinking it would be nice with some, and I might do it with the pieces that are left, with just some, you know, my coffee dyed card or grungy inked card in amongst the brights. Wowzer. Right, what was I going to show you next? This, I think. I won't sew it, but I will get it ready. So I've got these pages. If you're with me all the time, you'll have seen me get these in a haul at some point. Charity shop haul. I'll just put 5 in, I think. I don't need you. And I do need you. And I even wrote the size of these down to make life easy for myself. Yeah, it's a bit worrying that I'm so organised, isn't it? Maybe it's because I've been organising, ready for holidays. I'm in organising mood. Notebook pages are 13 centimetres by 7. The 7 is the width, obviously. And I've been doing it with this on, just because I've got several pages there. So I can tap them against it, and then, you know, it's kind of got a stop at 7. That's it. And then I'll say 13, yeah. So I've kept the margin bit in. Might go a little bit less. And then when I've done that, I clip them together. Oops. So I didn't move them, in theory. Then I stitched them. Put them on there. I think I put them on there. I did. Stitched them on there. Well, you're moving them, missus. They are staying together, though. Yeah, so not too. I didn't go right into the fold there. Just so that they didn't, probably a bit higher than that, but so they didn't interfere with it laying that little bit flatter. Yeah, sewed across there. You saw me do the punch, and then I just, where's that gone? I had it a second ago there. Rounded these with the smaller corner rounder. Meeting myself coming back there. Oops, bits everywhere. And then I did the booklet, the notebook cover with the bigger round corner. So I'm not going to stop and sew that, but you know, I just stitched it in across there. You saw me put that eyelet in, and then I just also stitched a bit of lace of some description down there. I don't want to stop, get my sewing machine up on my desk because I don't have it out on the table anymore. I keep it away. One of those, make a bit of room here. So that's that, that's that. I can't remember. It might be nice on it, but it might be too much. We're quite full on it. Oh, it's nice though, isn't it? It won't really show till it's pulled out. I'm going to put it on because I like it. And I've had this sitting around a while as well. Yeah, so you know me and labels. I've got lots of labels and I love labels, so I kind of put them all over those last two. And there'll probably be more by the time I'm done. But all these pinks. Maybe I should have inked that, never mind. I just want you to see roughly what we're going to look like. So you don't have to put the lace in the bottom if you don't want that extra. I probably will when I stitch it, just because I'm stitching it anyway. I'll put one on here, didn't I? I've got a nice green one. It's quite a white background though, isn't it? I think that's why I chose the white one before. This isn't, but we've got whites on here and here. That's a very faint blue, so it's sort of an off-white. No, you can't tell unless I put that one next to it. I'm going to go with that one. I like it. I quite like that specimen one as well, but it's too big. If I'd have had a smaller specimen one. can put a word or something up there. I'm just thinking on that other booklet, I had one of these and I cut this one out. I'm jumping about, I know. Which one have I just made? This one. Come out. Yeah, I'm sure this one's got one on the back. Oh, where did I put it then? Am I seeing things? Oh, it's on the journal card. That's where it is. It's on the back of the journal card, and then I put a little pink dot on the front of it. So the back there, let me put it on because I forget it's on that one, and I do want them to be sisters. Don't want one to feel like it's being left out or look like it was a last minute thought. So we've got love and beauty. I thought I did save another one of those little pink. Don't know, just look like a button or a closure or something. From there. That's it. Go on in. Well, you know what I'm making at the minute, you're from out there. I'm loving the beads on those. Lovely. That's it. I was thinking, oh, I've done something wrong there. That's it. It was upside down. I never thought about that. Well, if your pattern's not directional, you could make two and then turn one upside down, but because this pattern was directional, I had to think about which way everything was going. They're a lovely set, aren't they? Just wondering if I should staple that in there. No, I won't, for the sake of gluing it, sewing it. Let's move those out of the way. What are we doing? A journal card. So let's have a look. That's the wrong way. So I want something down here. I'm just wondering if I rounded any of the corners. I thought I did. I did on that one. So the outside corners. No, the inside corners. The bits that go, the bits that are going to go in. Yeah. Yes. And this is directional, so, and it's going that way, so these have got to be the corners that are rounded. Did I say I was organised? It doesn't feel like it, does it? So I want some lace or something down there just to show that it is a journal card. Now it could be a tab. Should I go with a tab this time instead of lace and kind of ring the changes? I see a pink one here looking at me. And there's two. Thank you, Violet. So, and it's another pink again, another pink pattern. Yeah, like that. Yeah, slightly different. Just something to show that there's, you know, something to take out of that pocket, should you wish. Could put a button on it, or a paper cluster, a fabric cluster. A button. Should have probably inked around that, shouldn't I? And I probably should have worked out where the middle was. But you know, these things always come to us. What do they say? Hindsight is a wonderful thing. Yeah, hindsight would be to me. But then we wouldn't be making the happy mistakes, would we? I haven't backed it. I backed that other one. I'm going to leave it unbacked now because I don't want to spoil me. You don't want to go in there. What's... Yeah, I'm going to say. Now that's sticking out wider than that. Don't suppose that matters, does it? I don't think it's going in as far as it should. What's stopping you? These things have to be put in and out a little bit, don't they, before they... I just feel that it's... Well, it can't be stuck on a gusset because there isn't a gusset. I suppose that I could have put extra glue down there. I didn't think I'd done it particularly thick, but I think what I'm going to do is take a a little bit off the edge and round it again, because I do want it to sit a little more neatly inside. What I'll do is measure it. I don't know if I'm going to make another one identical or not, but I'll easily be able to measure it anyway, won't I, when I make one? Yeah, so we've gone down to 9. We were 10, so I've taken a centimetre off. That's better, isn't it? That's better. And anything else that's going in there? I can't really put that eyelet in until I've sewn that in. Oh, I'll stop and sew it in. Okay, it's not so much the stopping and starting the film. It's more the you know, joining the film together that takes the amount of time. So yeah, we just need one of these. So I've pulled a couple of beads out. So these are from necklaces and things that you take apart. That's the way I get them with all those. I want to be on this side, Denise. Pieces of metal attached, you know, so they're attached to each other. I didn't sew anything on the bottom of this one, just left it open. So I didn't want to have to make that decision in the 2 seconds I was off. And did you open up yet? And stitching. So I literally just grabbed my machine. It was on the floor next to me from the one I made earlier, which is the most closed one, that one. Just grabbed my machine, put it on a pale pink one this time, and it's still on a white bulb clip. Is that cute? Oh, you're supposed to turn around, aren't you? Aren't you supposed to turn around so that you're in the bulb? That's better. Yeah, it sticks out better like that. I've got hiccups, sorry if you heard that. Don't you want to lie flat? Maybe you should be in the bulb. I can't for life of me remember. I think it should be in the bulb. Or maybe put it the others through the back and that one through the front. I don't know. It'll get there. I mean, they're not bright pink like the others, so they don't show up quite so well, do they? I might change them, put some more of the pink ones on. What am I missing? I'm missing some lace off here. And oh, did I put that on instead of the lace? I did, but I could still have some lace, couldn't I? I'm thinking I'd like some, and a piece of lace on the back. So let's just see what we've got in the scraps. That would be a good... Oh, you're not exactly a scrap, are you? You're a big piece, but... Oh, you're probably too nice, actually, to hide behind there. No, that's... I like that one. Let's go with that one then. And I've rounded the edges of this one. I'd forgotten. I don't know if that'll make any difference. Well, shouldn't make any difference to the lace, but difference to the look, you know. I want the pretty side showing out front, which is you. Yeah, it's nice. It's just another piece of pink on it. Yeah, let's put this in now then and see. I think I do want something on the edge of it. You just like to fight me in there, don't you? I must have put the glue close to the middle of that pocket. It's a good job I didn't back it really, otherwise it'd be fighting me even more. Yeah, I definitely think they've got lost, the colour of those beads. Definitely want some pink ones, and I think that wants twisting a little bit. Don't know. I'll have to sort that out. Do I want lace on there? Don't think I do. Did I ink it? I did, but it's not. Let's ink it so it's showing on the front. I think that might help. Oh, sun's come round as it does in an afternoon in my room, and I'm sitting in a cardigan that I don't need. But we're done just about. No idea how long I've been, just because. I suppose that would go in easier if I had backed it, because it would be thicker. It's just a thin piece of card. Oh, don't bend it to me. I'm going to make it smaller that way as well. I don't like fighting get things in pockets. Not too much, otherwise that will be completely off centre, but I did have enough room, I think, to move it down a bit. Might sit even better now, we'll see, but yeah, I don't like fighting to get things in pockets. It aggravates me. I don't think there's anything worse. That's better. Don't mind a little bit of a shifty, but you know, when you're fighting it, something's wrong. Yeah, test that quite nice in there now as well, hasn't it? Yeah, I'm not going to put lace on that. Just like all the steps, all the layers. Okay, so that's the one we've done together. Shame about the beads. I didn't like the beads I chose, but they'll soon be changed. I won't leave them in there. Yeah, they're just that little bit thicker, these cards with the backing on. Yeah, those beads make it on there, don't they? Because they are still stuck out. Put those in the right way, yeah. So we've got Beauty and Love, the matching-ish pair. See, I brought this one further that way and that one further that way, so I've got less room on that one and more on that one, but they're not going, you know, if you wanted them opposite each other in pages, you'd probably want to spend time getting them completely similar, the same even, but just similar is enough if one's going front, one's going back of a journal. And then this one, which doesn't seem so thick, I wonder why. Oh, because I haven't got that frill on the front there. Let's just have a look at it on the journal, even though it's the wrong colour still. Oh, it would be the back opening that way probably, wouldn't it, for ease of getting things out. Yeah, it's lovely. Lovely, nice back. Or like I say, on a page. If you've got a big chunky journal, it would go in. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed watching me struggle with those. I didn't struggle with the first one I made, bizarrely enough, but it was definitely worth it. It's definitely Pink Palace, isn't it, today here? Put it there so you can see. Okay, and I will see you again. Well, I'll be home as well, so I'll see you for Saturday. I did book page again last week, didn't I? I don't know if I'll be doing it again next week. I'll have no clue. We'll see. I'll definitely be there with something on Saturday, and then Sunday it'll be more scraps. So this is my final video for while I'm away on holiday. I have put an extra scraps video in just because I needed to get four up and ready, and I've always got scraps. So yeah, hope you enjoy them, and I'll see you all soon. Have a lovely few days. Bye for now.